Hi everyone, let us learn how to join or catenate two or more data frames. Joining and merging data frame is the core process to start with data analysis and machine learning task. It is one of the toolkits which every data analyst or data scientist should master, because in almost all the cases data comes from multiple sources and files, and you may need to bring all the data in one place by some sort of a join logic and then start your analysis. People who work with SQL like query languages might know the importance of this task. Even if you want to build some machine learning models on some data, you may need to merge multiple files together in a single data frame. And thankfully, we have the most popular library in Python called Pandas to your rescue. Pandas provide various facility for easy combining together series, data frames, and panels object with various kinds of set logic for the indexes and relational algebra functionality in the case of join merge type of operations. So in this context, we are going to learn catenate function now. To use catenate function, we need two or more data frames. For this, we will be creating our data frames. First, we will be creating our data frames. Okay, so df1 is equals to pt dot data frame. Let's specify dummy underscore data1 comma, let us specify columns is equals to list of columns. First must be id, and the next must be feature. Let's fp capital first, and then we have feature 2. Okay, so this will be our first data frame for the example. Let us try to print this one. Okay, now let's create our second data frame. Allow me to copy my data frame command. Okay, so data frame 2, printing a data frame 2, and we have a data frame 2, dummy data 2. Now notice my keys are same in both the data frames, that is id, feature, and feature 2. That will be our columns, and we have some rows. Let's print this one. Now you can see we have duplicate index values 0 to 4 and 0 to 4, and you can notice common columns. So we have similar type of a data structure. And notice one more thing, we have a id is equals to 1 and id is equals to 1, 2, 2, 3 is not in our data frame 2. Okay, so now let us try to use a concat function. So df, let's say row, is equals to pd dot concat. Let's specify the list of the data frame df1 comma df2, and that's enough. Let's run this command. Now notice my two data frames are together or merged in a newly created data frame called df underscore row. Now here you can see my data from data frame 1 and data from data frame 2. Now notice one more thing, 0 1 2 3 4 and 0 1 2 3 4. So index are duplicate. Okay, in previous examples also we have seen there can be two indexes with same value. Okay, so that is true for our data frames. Now let us see how we can correct this indexes or recorrect it. Okay, so to do this we are going to, let's say dfx is equals to, let's say pd dot concat, and let's specify our list of data frame df1 comma df2, and let us specify a parameter called ignore underscore index is equals to true. Now notice what happens. You will notice this key, my data frame is re-indexed and now my indexes are unique. Okay, so this can be easily achieved. Okay, now one important thing about Panda library is it provides an option to label the data frame. Okay, means for example if I want to merge catenate the data, but I also want to maintain that which data is from which data frame. I can do it in the catenate function only. So how to do it? Let's say dfy is equals to pt dot concat. Let's specify our data frames df1 comma df2, and now we must specify keys. Okay, keys will be the name of the data frame 1 and data frame 1. So I will be using df1 and let's say df2. Okay, so let's try to print dfy and see the result. Okay, I must specify equals to, and now after correcting my code, now you can see my data frame has multiple index. So df1 and df2 are the two indexes, or you can say this piece of our data is from df1 and this piece of our data is from df2. Now what if I want to print df1 data? So this is also really easy, like any example, df1 dot, let's say log, and specify df1 here. Okay, now if you print, my data from df1 is retrieved. Similarly, if I specify df2, now you can see klm, or you can say data from this next data frame is retrieved from the concatenated data. The same result can be achieved by passing the dictionaries. Okay, so what we are going to do is create a dictionary of data frames, but our key contains the name of the data frames. Let's say d1 is equals to df1, and specify the next key for the second data frame d2 colon df2. Okay, now let us try to concatenate this. So df xx is equals to pd dot concat, specify my p, and that's fine, and print this dfxx. Now if you see, I'm getting the same result. So whatever method appeals you, you can use that. In computer science, there is no right or wrong method. Whatever is easy for you, you can use it. Okay, now let us see how to catenate two data frame along the columns. Okay, till now we have seen how to concatenate data frame as a row, along the row, and now we are going to see how to use it, how to do it column wise. Okay, so to do it, it is really very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create, let's say dc column, or is equals to pd dot concat, specify the list of data frame df1 comma df2, and now I'm going to specify xs is equals to 1. Okay, so that's it. Now you can see, now my two data frames are concatenated along the columns.